I was flipping through the yellow pages and I seen a picture of the paint trucks, and that's what made me want to call him up.
And when he drove out here and his trucks were all purple, I thought, yes, I want this guy.
I like the purple vans.
Every
time I
spot one, you're like, oh, look at that.
When I was going to college, I remember taking a class. The one thing I learned from the class was the color purple was the color of royalty. That was the first color purple that we used. It was on a shirt. Everyone would ask me, well, why don't you paint your trucks purple? Then one day I just said, we're doing it. I take it to a buddy's, he paints the logo on it. It was from that moment that we knew the color combination was perfect. Everyone can paint. It's an easy thing to do. Why it's worth having a professional come to your home, I've always used this scenario. Okay, you can invest your own money. Why hire Waddell and Reed or Schwab? You can do it yourself. People don't want to mess with it, and they want it done fast and right so they can focus on what they're good at.
Well, I've been with my husband for 30 years, and what I've learned for a happy marriage is to hire a pro. And you hire a pro because they know what they're doing and they get it done right, and you don't have to second guess any of it.
A homeowner painting a room, it might take them 4 days, 5 days. I mean, we can come in, move everything, cover everything. You don't have to worry about getting paint on your carpet, getting paint on your woodwork. At 4:30, that's cleaned up. You get to be in your house that night like we weren't even there.
They were in here
For 3 days.
3 days max, and I thought they would be here for a whole week. Very efficient. Cleanup was done and done excellent, and we're very happy, very pleased.
At the end of a job on the outside of a house, our guys know that you're gonna leaf blow everything off the driveway, you're gonna leaf blow the sidewalks, then you're gonna take the garden rakes and fluff up the bark dust. You're not gonna have any painted rocks laying in your flower beds, no painted bark dust.
And they even covered my car with plastic and made sure that there wasn't going to be any overspray hitting the wrong stuff.
I stick to the estimate. I try to break it down, and if there's any alternates, I list them. So there's never any hidden costs in our estimates.
They were so thorough. They came out and gave me a complete estimate. They walked around the house, pointed out things that need to be repaired, showed me what they were going to do, told me exactly what they were going to do, and I couldn't be happier with that process or the job that they did.
The last time the house was painted, I painted it myself, and it was a lot of two-story, a lot of up and down, a messy job. It was easy to stand back and let more professionals do it than me slopping my way through it.
One thing that our company's different from the other guys is an image. I mean, when it comes to painters, roofers, concrete layers, they have an image of being rough, the nasty mouth and the talking loud. I used to work around guys like that when I worked for a company, and that was one thing I never wanted to be. I mean, the guys that work for me now, they're the ones that I would send to my mom's house.
Yeah, I felt very comfortable having the workers here at our house, especially with her and the kids being home alone. I met them in the mornings, kind of talked about what their plan was for the day. They were respectful and
I felt very comfortable being here, and they communicated with me what they needed, and they're very nice.
I mean, I think of painting as looking good. I mean, to the point where I'm always buying painter pants for my guys. I hand out company shirts. Our guys aren't dirty. I want them to look good. So they'll actually take the time while they're painting, so they're not in a huge rush.
You know what, the crew was amazing. Had several conversations, brought them out Gatorades, and just very nice gentlemen, and did their job and got it done quickly, and exactly a mirror of Gerald.
We get a lot of repeat business. I got a call yesterday. Can you come out? You painted the outside of our house. We're ready for the inside now. With that said, I know that they trust me and I have to do a good job.
Yeah, what stood out for us with painting specialists was their quality of work, their attention to detail, and their cleanliness. Doing all that while beating our schedule was one of their best reasons for hiring them. He was telling me it was going to take a week per house, and they were here in like 3 days and gone. And it was like, oh, okay.
We developed some property over in Portland. We dealt with some painters over there. The other companies weren't as efficient and as quick as Garrow and his company.
It's funny because I'm thinking about it to myself, you know, right now, how much better this job went.
I'd definitely hire them again to do any job for me. In fact, I may have them do some interior work for me. Like I said, they were very thorough. They used really high quality products, so I don't worry about that. The job looks beautiful, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody. I have no reservation whatsoever.
You know how some people look at retiring? You know, I don't see that. You know, maybe I'll be smaller and only do a little bit of painting, but I don't look forward to the day that I'm not painting.